Good afternoon, everyone. This is Carl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Saturday. I never remember the date. Hold on. Um, all right, let's see. The 14th. Uh, yeah, Saturday, October 14th, 2023. And I want to make this as quick as possible. Um, but before I talk about the Lions, I watched part of the Michigan game. Number two, Michigan just absolutely destroyed Indiana 52-7. So go blue. And I do have one question that's kind of more for the offseason. I'm not sure if um, Michigan's running back, Corum, is going to be eligible for the NFL draft. Um, I don't know what his status is anyway, but if that's possible, no, I am in no way, shape, or form saying dump Gibbs or anything like that. He's still getting acclimated. Plus, he's injured, um, so it's really hard to um, gauge him. Gibbs is not a up the middle kind of runner. We got Montgomery for that. But Corum is just he's a beast. And if he was available during the draft, if possible, next draft, just wondering if you guys would consider Lions taking that. But Gibbs once and Campbell has already said I think Gibbs is really designed for screenplays, and Campbell has already specifically said that he's not happy with their screen game yet. They're still working on it, and that's probably part of the reason why not much has happened with Gibbs. Gibbs needs open space, so they get that play down, they get it to him, and he puts on the Jets. Yeah, it's but they just haven't really developed that play yet. And as I said a second ago, Campbell said he's disappointed in that area on their offense. So they seem to be working on it, but Gibbs is hurt, and I'm not advocating anything about Gibbs going or anything like that. But just as a Michigan person, I really like Corum. It'd be great to see him eventually be in a Lion uniform. Anyway, tomorrow, it's I what I want to address is a player management. I think Dan Campbell is doing the right thing with being overly cautious on a lot of players, but it's nice to get Kirby back. Um, I think that's going to help the secondary a lot, and if we keep a good coverage on the receivers, and I'm referring mainly to Mike Evans, but they got other ones too. But um, we put it where Baker Mayfield doesn't have really much of an option of throwing. That's going to he'll be running around in there, and the Tampa Bay's offensive line, they won't be able to hold Hutchinson forever. So if we're constantly putting Mayfield in a putting him on the run all game, it'll be like Kansas City. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Um, uh, I think it's going to be very similar to the Kansas City game, and they need to. We need to see more of Montgomery. I think that'll happen, and a time of possession, really. Um, it's going to come down to that. The Lions control the ball. They, you know, uh, they don't turn the ball over. They keep the ball safe. Um, no ill-advised passes by Goff, that sort of thing. But it'll be one. I'm saying this is going to be one of those Lion games where you're sitting on the edge of the seat. It's not going to be one of these games where the Lions are. I expect the Lions to get out ahead early and get a good lead. But they might, depending on who gets the ball first and how. I'm kind of hoping that Tampa gets the ball first, and that way in the second half the Lions get the ball in the beginning of the second half. But and that'll help. That'll see where the Lions defense is. So and we'll just go from there. But I think the Lions can do it. But it's gonna be it could be one of these games where a person it could be one of these field goal games. Honestly, because we're talking about two teams with pretty good defenses. So um, it just it depends. I don't think either team is going to get 30 points. You know um, it's going to be in the 20s for both teams, and it'll be a 3 point difference, just like what the Las Vegas is saying. So anyway, that's all I wanted to get out of saying that I think Dan Campbell's doing the right thing, having some people, um, you know, not really playing, and basically have them ready for Baltimore. But they're the first things first. They got to take care of the game tomorrow with what they have, and if Dan Campbell's not 100% sure on a player, well, they're not going to play, and this is going to be up to it's going to be up to um, some of the the people deeper in the depth chart to just step up and play, and I just like his the way he goes about doing that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to get out on that, and let's take care of this one and get to 5-1. Talk to you later.